here to keep you out of my fucking case. Hey, girl. Just keep driving. Okay. Oh my God. I'm never wearing those shirts again. I got new work uniform shirts. And I guess I had like a weird hypoallergenic thing on it. But it made like the collars of the shirts sit right here on my neck. I have like dry patches of skin there now. Welcome back. You last saw me Friday. If you watched, there's only 3 views on that video, y'all. That one video that kind of got like a lot of traction, I think it's at like 130 views right now. That's a lot for me. I'm a small channel. I'm a petite channel. That's a lot for me. Hey. Now, today we're gonna talk about I don't know how much of this I can say on YouTube without getting my channel flagged. And yes, my channel is tiny. My channel is petite. She's petite. She's small. She's Naomi Smalls. I thought today I'd talk about some Grindr hookup stories. Now, I've had many failed hookups. I had sex a lot. I'm a whore. I have one in mind that I really want to talk about, and I have another one. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Don't say anything about the Starbucks. My roommate works there, so I get it for free sometimes because he buys me the drink. I won't promote the drink, but it is good. Anyways, I was 21 in this story, in this hookup. And the guy, can't remember his name, can't remember his age. All I remember is the events. It was a Saturday, I believe. Yeah, because I was in a bigger city getting a laptop for school because I just needed a laptop for school. The laptop I got didn't work. Me and myself were in this bigger city. It was Huntsville, Alabama. And I was on Facebook Marketplace meeting a lady from there because that's where I met the lady. And she was giving me a MacBook that she didn't need anymore. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. $120 later, I have the MacBook. Now, it's not often I go to bigger cities at this point. I was like, well, why don't I just spend a couple of hours here? So I spent a couple of hours perusing. I went to the Huntsville Mall. I kind of drove around. I did my usual. I had fun. I got a drink. I got myself a matcha with extra matcha powder. And I was drinking it. And I was just like walking around in the mall. Then I get a message on Grindr. I hadn't been on that app in a long time. I open it. It was one of my old flings asking if I would be up to meet up that night. I said, no, I don't want to. I did get a message from a couple profiles near me because what do gay men do the best? Stay on Grindr. I opened some of the messages, looked around, was like, okay, cool, whatever, I don't care. I answered one of them, and the guy, I remember thinking he was a little cute. I remember thinking, okay, he's cute, blah, blah, blah. And going on with my day because I didn't really care. I was window licking. I was looking around. I was smelling the perfumes. I was walking around with a shopping cart. He messages back. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually like an exchange now. It's not just like a one and done. Because that happens sometimes. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me a couple times. So yeah, I thought that would be a possibility that would happen. We start texting back and forth. We start messaging. He instigates a meetup within like an hour of like talking to each other. We've already swapped face pics. I had a face pic on my profile because I don't hide the fact that I'm horny. I just am. He sends me his face. I'm like, okay, cool, great. We kind of set up a meetup. It's like loose. We meet up at the mall because I'm already there, and he's like, I can come in there and we can meet up. I had my bags. I had things that I had like bought already. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go drop stuff off at my car. We can meet at the food court because that's like the most populated area. We meet there. He's cute in person. I wouldn't date him by any means. I mean, especially not after what he did. He invites me back to his place after we talk for a little bit. I say, sure. We ride separately. I just follow him to his house. As soon as we get in the door, he's on me. It's a little rushed. I don't like rush. I like slow. I want to go slow. So I just kind of go with it. Why not? I don't really care. This was like a very quick thing anyways. So it was like, I guess he just needed to get his rocks off. I don't know. So we're doing our thing. He's going a little fast. Also, he's eating my face with a kiss. Like, here's some lore about me. I'm not a big kisser. I don't like kissing. I'll kiss if the other guy instigates, but I don't kiss hookups if it's not like a regular person that I'm like, that if it's not someone that I see multiple times, I'm not kissing you. I don't like kissing. It's just like, it's something I don't like. I don't like to kiss. You don't know how to kiss. Most of the guys that I have kissed don't know how to kiss. My first boyfriend could. He was really good at it. My second, awful. The straight guy, he was actually kind of good at kissing for a straight guy. Very weird. This guy was trying to eat my chin. There's no other way to say it. I don't know if he was intimidated by my big, luscious lips, or if he was just bad at kissing, which I think he was just bad at kissing, because I wasn't even wearing this. I was wearing a smaller nose ring. I was still a 16 gauge. I just kind of was like, right, okay. And I kind of pushed him away from kissing. We go into other stuff. Now, some more context, some more lore. I don't bottom. That's not my gig. That's not my game. I don't do that. I don't. He starts doing his thing, and immediately I started feeling a little fishy. Teeth. Whenever we started getting into position, getting into the gigorama, doing the thing. And as I'm on top and doing my thing, he's on all fours, laying doggy style in front of me. I start to smell a smell. Now, this smell was not caca, it was piss. We had discussed that I'm not into water sports. I don't like water guns. I'm not one for the water guns. I'm not one for that. So I had mentioned and been very firm that I'm not one with bodily fluids. There's only one fluid I like. I started smelling a smell. I looked down. My knees are a little wet. Now at this point, he had kind of positioned himself to where the front of his body was meeting the bed. So it wasn't like I would have heard it, because the front of his body was meeting the bed. There were other noises happening. So things would have been drowned out. I smell piss. I think, oh, right. So I stop, pull out, and get up. And I'm like, hey, what's this? His excuse, which I mean, if true, hey, was it was so good he couldn't control himself. Now, as much as that is flattery, I don't believe that for a fucking second. Why would you pee when I said I don't like that? Now, if it is true, hey, you did what you did, and I didn't like it. So I got up and I said, okay. I guess I'm a go, because at this point I was soft and there was no getting me back up. He tried to stop me. I said, no, it's fine. It's really okay. It's chill. I swear it's chill. Obviously, he messaged me a couple times after that on Grindr trying to get me to come back. And he was about an hour away from me. And I wasn't going to go back to get pissed on. So I said no. And eventually he did block me. So that's one of my really bad hookup stories. This one's short and sweet. Short and shitty. So I went over to a guy's house. This guy was about 25 minutes away from me, which was close considering where I'm from. Rural Alabama, where there's nothing going on. I go meet up with this guy. We had been talking for like a day before. So I go over to his house. We start doing the doing what God intended between a man and a woman. He, leads me to his room, which was decorated like a grandma. He had floral bed sheets, and I remember this guy. He catfished hard. He was ugly. He was so ugly. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, he was so ugly. He catfished hard. He made sure to not include like recent pictures of himself, I guess. He was very twink, because I'm not into twinks. I'm not into the skinny. I'm down with the thickness. I don't need skinny. He was bone thin. He was doing his thing, save a horse, ride a cowboy, if you catch my drift. He goes to move and move off, and I roll with it. He goes to move and there is caca on the bed. I immediately stop. I'm not into that style of music. I don't like scat. I don't like singing scat. I leave that to Ella Fitzgerald. I stop immediately. Now, this is where the story really takes a turn. I get up immediately, go to the bathroom, start wiping myself off, because what? Throw the condom away. Throw it all away. Throw it all away. Get rid of it. He follows me to the bathroom. He tries to get me back to the bedroom. I say no. Actually, no, I think I'm fine. I think I'll go home. I'm chill. I'm really chill. And he was like, no, wait. And I start walking to the door. Mind you, he's still naked. He tries to block the door, and I say, no, I'm gonna go. And he tries to lock the door. Now, mind you, at this point, I was 210 pounds. I am now 220. I'm not small by any means. I'm not petite and tiny, but I'm not huge. So he tries to block the door. I pick him up like a toddler, on his waist, and throw him to his couch, because his couch is right next to the door. So I throw him on his couch, and I tell him, no, I'm fine. I'm not doing this. And he proceeds to try and scramble back up to get to the door, to lock it again before I can unlock it, or to cover the doorknob or something. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He almost succeeds. He almost blocks the doorknob from me. But I open it, and I don't even shut it on my way out. I didn't run either. I remember not running. I remember just walking calmly to my car, and he tried to follow naked in his apartment, which is weird. That's a weird thing to do. I get to my car. I see him standing at the balcony. See him calling me the F slur over the balcony, yelling. Mind you, it's 12:30 at night. 12:30, 1 o'clock. And you're screaming the F slur at me in an apartment complex. I don't know if he got in trouble for any of that, but those are my bodily fluid horror stories. Those are the stories that I really... what? What? Well, if you enjoyed this video and you want more of me, I post every Monday and Friday, and you can subscribe to me here. Comment about your horror stories with any hookup. If you want more of me, you can find me on TikTok at CassXavier. You can find me on Instagram at CassXE, and you can subscribe here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Okay, thanks. Bye.